Welcome back, my friends. The news today is that Uber is shifting to autonomous taxis as Wave and Cruise's self-driving AI cars join its platform in a span of 1 week. Uber has announced its collaboration with autonomous vehicle companies Wave and Cruise as it steps towards using self-driving AI cars for its platform. The transportation company has invested in Wave, a UK-based developer of embodied AI technology for automated driving. The startup says that Uber's support can speed up their efforts to add more advanced self-driving features to regular cars, which include Level 2 plus advanced driver assistance and Level 3 automated driving. The former level can allow for minimal driving tasks with the driver's supervision. The latter lets the car handle the ride, with the driver ready to back it up in case it needs a hand. With the funding, Wave is working on developing Level 4 autonomous vehicles, the stage where cars can drive themselves in most situations without any help from a human driver. The goal is to make these fully self-driving AI cars available on Uber so people can ride in them without needing a driver. At the moment, there's no specific timeline on when they'll become available on the platform. But, before we get into all of that, I would like to thank everyone who views my videos. If you would like to support the channel, please see the link to buy me a coffee in the video description below. And, please hit the like button and leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Self-driving AI cars across Uber's entire platform are the key global markets. While the date of Wave's autonomous taxis on Uber is still up in the air, Cruise's self-driving AI cars could show up on the platform as soon as 2025. The two companies have only announced their collaboration and plan to officially launch their partnership in the same year, coinciding with the release of a number of Chevy Bolt-based autonomous taxis for public use. After the launch, users may choose the option to have a Cruise self-driving AI car pick them up and drive them to their destination. At the moment, Uber, Cruise, and Wave have yet to identify the cities or countries they're planning to deploy their autonomous taxis in. Aside from Wave and Cruise, Uber also has its eyes on putting future autonomous-capable cars from automotive company BYD on its platform, following the announcement of their partnership in July 2024. The multi-year collaboration expects Uber to bring over 100,000 new BYD electric vehicles onto its platform, with a number of these cars capable of driving themselves. Uber's 2024 second quarter report states that these BYD electric vehicles are expected to be deployed across key global markets. These cities and countries may be the first ones to use Wave and Cruise's self-driving AI cars as well. Waymo also plans huge expansion after its robo-taxis caught gathering and honking late at night. But are these robo-taxis really ready for prime time? Waymo is planning to expand its robo-taxi service in California, guaranteeing there will be more instances of mayhem, like when confused Waymo taxis were caught honking at each other throughout the night in city parking lots. Waymo wants to expand to the East Bay, San Jose, and highways around San Francisco Bay, according to the San Francisco Chronicle. In fact, the expansion has already kicked into high gear, with Waymo robotaxis just beginning to operate in surrounding San Francisco bedroom communities such as Daly City this month. Outside of the Bay, Waymo is already operating in Phoenix, Arizona, and in a limited capacity in Los Angeles. The robotaxi company sees the upcoming expansion as a next step after operating for about a year as a paid service in San Francisco without any serious incidents, according to the Chronicle. Looking back over the year, I'm thrilled to say that it's been a big success, Waymo Director of Product Management David Margines told the paper. And that's just the start. Eventually, Waymo, a Google subsidiary, wants its technology to go into vehicles for deliveries, long-haul trucks, and then personal vehicles, adding another entrant into the autonomous vehicle industry. But the expansion and the increase of autonomous vehicles bring significant trepidation to local communities and activists who see these robotaxis as a nuisance or a danger. Case in point is the recent reports of a parking lot full of Waymos honking at each other in a parking lot in the middle of the night, waking up residents at all hours. And despite Margines saying the last year has been a success, there have been reported incidents of Waymos driving the wrong way, plus crashes that have prompted the robotaxi company to recall its vehicles and a federal investigation. No injuries were reported in the more 24 Waymo-involved incidents, which were crashes or traffic law violations, but they've nevertheless been a cause for concern for upset residents and community advocates. Waymo isn't the only robo-taxi company that has come under scrutiny. Earlier this month, General Motors recalled its Cruise robo-taxis after a federal investigation into 2 incidents in which pedestrians were injured involving the Cruise robo-taxi service. Because of these incidents with Cruise and Waymo, a coalition of San Franciscans, labor, and traffic safety activists have been petitioning Governor Gavin Newsom to ban robo-taxis in the city. But it looks like instead, there are more robo-taxis on the horizon. Waymo is making significant strides in the robo-taxi industry. As of now, they are providing over 100,000 paid robo-taxi rides per week across cities like San Francisco, Phoenix, Austin, and Los Angeles. This is a substantial increase from the 50,000 weekly rides reported in May 2024. Waymo has also received a fresh investment of $5 billion from Alphabet, which will help further expand their services and improve their technology. They recently introduced their 6th-generation self-driving system, which is designed to operate in a wider range of weather conditions and with fewer costly sensors. In terms of safety, Waymo claims that their autonomous vehicles are significantly better at avoiding crashes compared to human drivers. They are also expanding their service areas, including new regions in San Francisco and Phoenix. Overall, Waymo is quite close to making robotaxis a common sight in several major cities. Waymo is currently ahead of Tesla in the robotaxi space. Waymo's fully autonomous robotaxis are already operational in several cities, including San Francisco, Phoenix, and Los Angeles, providing over 100,000 paid trips per week. They have been gradually expanding their service areas and improving their technology, with a recent $5 billion investment from Alphabet to further enhance their capabilities. In contrast, Tesla's full self-driving, FSD, technology is still in the advanced driver assist stage and requires a human driver to intervene when necessary. While Tesla has announced plans to unveil a purpose-built robotaxi, it has faced delays and has not yet launched a fully autonomous service. Waymo's approach has been more cautious and incremental, focusing on safety and gradually increasing the complexity of the environments in which their vehicles operate. This has allowed them to build a more reliable and scalable robotaxi service. Waymo and Tesla have distinct approaches to developing autonomous vehicles, each with its own strengths and challenges. This is Waymo's approach: dedicated fleet and high-resolution sensors. Waymo uses a fleet of purpose-built autonomous vehicles equipped with high-resolution cameras, lidar, and radar systems. This setup provides a detailed and comprehensive view of the surroundings. Annotated data. Waymo relies heavily on annotated data, which is meticulously labeled to train its machine learning models. This data is often crowdsourced through various means, such as CAPTCHA responses. Geofenced areas. Waymo initially operates in geofenced areas, which are specific, mapped-out regions. This allows for controlled testing and gradual expansion. Safety and incremental rollout. Waymo focuses on safety by gradually increasing the complexity of the environments in which its vehicles operate. This cautious approach helps ensure reliability and safety. This is Tesla's approach: extensive fleet data. Tesla leverages data from its extensive fleet of customer-owned vehicles. This real-world data is continuously collected and used to refine its full self-driving, FSD, system. Broad, data-centric strategy. Tesla's approach is more data-centric, focusing on learning from a wide array of driving scenarios encountered by its vehicles on the road. Over-the-air updates. Tesla frequently updates its FSD software through over-the-air updates, allowing for rapid improvements and iterations without requiring physical modifications to the vehicles. Human supervision. Currently, Tesla's FSD technology still requires human supervision and intervention, as it is not yet fully autonomous. Key difference is data collection. Waymo uses annotated data from a dedicated fleet, while Tesla relies on real-world data from customer vehicles. Technology. Waymo employs high-resolution sensors like lidar, whereas Tesla focuses more on camera-based systems. Operational areas. Waymo starts in geofenced areas and expands gradually, while Tesla aims for a broader, more general application. Safety and testing. Waymo's incremental rollout prioritizes safety in controlled environments, whereas Tesla's approach involves continuous real-world testing with human oversight. Both companies are making significant contributions to the field of autonomous driving, and their different strategies highlight the diverse paths to achieving full autonomy. Do you have a preference for one approach over the other? But what do you think? Please hit the like button and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you are notified of upcoming videos when they are released. Please share this video on social media. And, before we end, a word from the sponsor of this video. Today's sponsor is ProWorldNet.com. ProWorldNet.com is a job website specifically dedicated to licensed professions, doctors, including any type of specialty nurses, and that includes all grades of nurses, lawyers, regardless of area of legal focus, teachers and professors, from kindergarten through graduate school, as well as any kind of job that requires a government license or certification. And ProWorldNet.com also includes short-term gig-type jobs as well. So, be sure to check out ProWorldNet.com if you are looking for a job or an employee. Thank you for watching.